Come to Ben's English Lab, Ben's English Lab, Ben's English Lab, Ben's English Lab. Where we learn to write, to speak it right, and we teach it right. We'll break things down just so you can fly, so you can.
This is the part 3 of your basic count by your English teacher. We don't know this. Today we have a very interesting case study video to analyze for grammatical correctness, and of course you know how this works. First, I'm playing a video for you to watch. While you watch the video, make sure you pay close attention to what has been said. Then you'll make sure to note down in the comment section what is grammatically wrong in what is said. And after that, you'll make sure to write the correct form of that wrong expression. Now let's watch the video and I'll be back to talk about it.
But what you should actually be concerned about is how did this actually started and what was it actually about? Well, grab a popcorn, click the follow button. And this weekend is about to be very long as King Michi, Very Dark Man, and Jojo of Lelia are all involved in a tug of war, like the battle of the best, humanitarian and activism. But what you should actually be concerned about is how did this actually started? But what you should actually be concerned about is how did this actually started? 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 Actually be concerned about is how did this actually started and what was it actually about? Well, grab a popcorn.
Now that you've watched the video, I'm sure that you've seen for yourself and noted down what is grammatically wrong with the expression made by that speaker in the video. But for those who are still in doubt as to what is grammatically wrong with that expression or with what was said, here is the full breakdown. Let's get to it. The expression again is, the speaker said, what you should actually be concerned about is how did this actually started? The problem with this expression lies in the use of started. What you should be concerned about is how did this actually started. Everything being talked about here by the speaker is in the past. Everything here. This statement is talking about an action that started and ended in the past. So obviously we're talking about a past tense action. Past tense action. And of course, the speaker is correct to have used did in this place to ask the question. You should be concerned about how did this actually. Now, the use of did here is correct, but the problem, like I said, is here, started. This should not have been started. Instead of started, what we should have been start, even though we're talking about an action in the past. Now, the reason is every time you have the pro form of the verb do being used in the past, when you use the pro form of the verb do, right, to ask a question, the next verb after it, the next verb that comes after did, should always be in the present tense and not in the past, even though the action has started in the past, not ended in the past. So the right for me should be, what you should actually be concerned about is, how did this actually start? How did this actually start? This is the right thing to say. How did this actually start? This is the right thing to say. The rule is simple. Every time you use did, did is the past form of do. Every time you use did before another verb, the other verb after did should always be in the present tense. So this rule is given the vibe or the impression of everyone should have a first sense of sharing resources. You can have everything. You can't have everything to yourself. So that is that about the rule. When you have did being used to ask a question or in an expression, whether statements or questions, you use did before another verb. The other verb after did should always be in the past. So it should be, how did I get here? Not how did I got here. That's wrong. How did I get here? How did they do it? How did we do it? How did we do it? So that's basically for this class, and I'm sure that you've learned the right way to use did alongside other verb coming after it in sentences or in expressions. Thanks a lot for watching to the very end. If you found this video really informative or helpful, do well to give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and do well to share it with as many who may desire it. Thanks again. See you in the next video. Bye for now.